You are listening to Big Family Radio. Big Family Radio. Obiase eye.
Yema obibiara chim obibiara akwaba enfambra anopa akan kasiebo. Wa Big Family Radio kasa efido embrono asode. Ensam awodwa yensa ka na ya bwabwa no yeze badano de anopa akan kasiebo. Wa wokasa efido yeze fi yeni meni studio double gono. Upper Class School Junction ewo ena kasiebo yezi fi yeze sumo ende anope and sama yede bo sumo no do so papa pay nemom za odimo akotin ebi onyene dem ekopemu ewo ensa wom prisons wa was say atum payinfo ma wohia emboa kese pa ebusiam yeze enchemu ebrom Ashankafo and Kabomuku wodo manga na ha was able to go at some day wo battle karakuchado na eboshe ohwanche do battle ewo kasebemu court abo owura nam one nsem bi orkwada no court no wa agbo egu ebusia yede nemu enchemu ebrom Ghana Meteorological Agency food able to go echemu de yenhwe nsu nanyim na nsu de ewo Zarbe ochenu krowi and samano ebenimi kenwom ena ya bwabwa na mazabo somde anopa no sia akan kasi po kasa efido asada enkoma MB Cakes and Pastries and one and mechi dem na ekwa MB Cakes and Pastries nzama wodo ye bi ewo ho wedding cakes engagement cakes birthday cakes meat pie fish pie vegetable pie, samosa, spring rolls, and after urban event decoration. The Wobe says, "One more if you're the Radin coupon or your MB Cakes and Pastries." My main can show a wedding cake, papa, da, one ebinyam, birthday cake, papa, one ebinyam, man, quanqua, yan, money cake, biam. At some reception, I said your wedding, ya na cake no swore, no or none. Or the ice and papa. And order ye at the mom, or correct one, no bonus of them, or the form of a fish pie, and yanum dear one, and naman was say, now what dear pie, debbie, in as a papa be palm, or drish mammo eat the bone, yes, iriti pie ankasa, samosa so de or the mufwa, and nemo spring rolls, event decoration, say a wedding, engagement, adore, naming ceremony, funeral, make sure a ye. Ampon why would them work upon in whom makes my business your friend obey ni name of a fair firm akona dome what were a chairman what were I fear no opposite when I fear no and one is in Michelle friend was 055 8095018 055 8095018 Mercedes Tribune 055 809501. It's a bomazana for MB Cakes and Pastries. Na want to enye one the many in form of a fair now one so in your enyum share ewo bribia eremum. Ebusia ekui and obomechi doma kasebe meze eba abosumo. Okin Kenya mosumo and the anope ezini yem. Ejata Kobana. The dinner for major attack called school time was pie. After the break, na manfa and samano ninchemu emom. Ekopemu ewo adeduane no wo manga na ha ekopemu ensa woman one wo guwa no empayinfo bi no wona no da about to go chem dem ekapudro bi da wo pa ne nyina ye woni apomuzi wonsam ekaw ye beka medical debt en na wa baba da hom the main thing was that the kase pa na wo come empayinfo dem one bra no ba won mbwe afa so kase na wo chem dem wone Ghana mbese bi mu fiefo beko benkromo na wa hwem emekapudro abada ho no wetumi yefuo na afa so no wa aboa menimpa beye empem ayenum edrisia meche 500,000 inmate phone won the man ngazing binom wetum aye edi aboa wona bibiara etum akwankan
to inmates concerns from inmates. We've listened to the director of operations and the officers who are in charge of this facility. And as a committee, we are going to work together with Parliament to ensure that most of these things are brought to the attention of Parliament. We are going to work with other committees like the Defense and Interior Committee, who the prisons falls under, to ensure that the challenges they are facing now they need a remand block to be completed. They need to pay outstanding medical bills to the tune of almost 506,000 Ghana cedis. These are things we feel that as Human Rights Committee, government needs to pay attention to. We want to ensure that within the next review, we are able to resolve most of these issues that pertains to the prison's conditions and the conditions under which inmates are being detained here. This is something we want to advocate, that government as a matter of urgency should work in improving this. At least school feeding kids, they have just 1 square meal and they are taking 2 cedis a day. And inmates in here take 1 cedi 80 pesos. No, this is woefully inadequate, and we would want to reach out to our government that this is something they need to attend to immediately.
Yeah, that is very true. In talking to almost those inmates on the condemned cells, in the condemned cells, it's obvious that most of them are actually very remorseful.
Yambovra and Sanfufrumum. Ghana Meteorological Agency for was able to go to Mude. Oh yeah, in Sutobre you me Ghana for Yambo Madna de Yababo Yamuye, Yabeses Yamuye Papa no Sunday, in Snode, a time or bottom. Na Yabo from Sude no good so na Orukonim. Na Ora Joshua as someone on your senior meteorological agency, and order to go no Ochamude. And they are crampono no numi man sube no yoka crap. Na yako enemy announce no aya no one edit Ghana for. Ain't one what's a baby in suta oyirwano wanya boy gatas ahodro no mu etitini mu ahya matwom wan hwambo mozen de obetitini neremu na mesma babua am in suta onkoyir afo wo another da be wofie wo enti online some traffic asaya other some ahodro odoto n'enyim.
The peak of the rainfall season in Ghana, the southern parts of Ghana. And around this time, June, Bosumeni Munede, in Suba so frequent. This week, in Suum, but in Yensu are no Dimbe baby, especially I wore a young cran Hanady, and then change your name. Watchina Echo, especially Friday, Saturday, Honor, I have in Sukaka, Ebebuku, but in Yensu are no by a Dimbe baby, a hard dream, sad. And I check no num. Yeah, the BBI is a weekly forecast about Bontain. Now, actually, now what you need in should do I hear anymore during the period. No, a bra is no bad, bra no bad form, and the impact I been over every area in the country. No, yeah, they know about around 5 p.m. thereabout. Till they no make plans for the week. No, how about to Tonyama? Say the BBI is no go to frame. Yeah, in the meteo for the area and say Bokono. Until yeah, the bepeness will be able to Kokobono and Sana in Sunoaba. It's an early warning, a moment they save lives. So, who's in Subato, Nade in Sui Baba, and the more between the betches and soon be how and I say how. To one hour when your information earlier and run, Minjin this over time be out Nayana and soon about to one more. TS any information ahead of time. The air shine say, Yama word and any part of our daily plans. And Tiansana be Pia Bontain, Unim sende, my hair wedano, say na expect. Tis a me pure crana, time be said, there's my bedroom fee, said the baby and soon go come in, baby. And I said, me wa Bontain crana, maybe baby Egina, I chance in soon better and Sana be Pia, maybe it's an soon time and soon about to be a. Tenors are no plan of activities for the day and hard dream be brave. Around this time and so who fear no so gata that when him if a crowd mu anyway because I will change authorities now manga say in charge and metiti mumawa in so you know ba e bia nipa na o sem ko be say adwuma no nyeni fear na be ko yes why you see dan and say you know most of the people no fear na be yefe no ho hia ye say how I the be ye tile baby e pv baby in so no to sa no sense ya tile ho na ya pv ho onya baby a onko obetini akofa ye gata ye gata ye muso so asisi dada tinete se afa ye buafa yɛmfie mu ɛna ɛde haw bebrebe no ba nkraha nsuo bebrebe na ɛyiri no ɛnhyɛ da nyɛ nsuo no a ɛtɔ no pɔtɛn na mmom ɛyɛ runoff na ɛfiri other areas no ɛna contribute to yɛ nsuo yiri bebrebe na yɛnya no
yɛkɔ nsɛm foforɔ mu na ɔyɛ nana apia mensa dodo na abɔ no mmara ne fa no nam 1 sɛ amanfo bɛka yɛ nanse mpɛn bi wɔbɛtwa mu kɔ ɛna wɔbɛtɔ gɔda nam 1 odi sika kɔkɔ ho egua ɛna nzɛma ahodo bebree na ɔyɛ no wɔn asɔ ne yɛ ɛma Ghanafo bebree wɔn sɛ wɔhyɛ mu dɛ wɔbɛnya dwɛtɛ laagye nkudi ɛga cash wɔbɛnya bi paa na wɔtum ɛda abɔ wɔn bra wɔde sika kɔto wɔ yie oh na once among Ghanafo do da mecha wɔn nyansa ɛna skede moabe no ɔze yɛ ɛma manfo tebrim na 1 ɛma ugu company mansam bebree mu bɛn ɔno nso ne nsɛm awodo mu num we tebrim asɛm ne kɔkɔto wɔda asɛm kɔkɔto no ɔde ɔyɛ applications ahodo akwa ɛne da wokɔpɛ mu asɛm ne bia no court say share who are you what are you talking about hey yɛmpere de kra ɛma court no wabɔ na 1 ne nsɛm bi ɛde gua yɛnti amanzebɔ a ofi ɛhɔ ɔbɛyi
di adodo no ɛde nim no ɛyɛ nam 1 ɛna sami ɔde na asɛm bi akɔto court of appeal nim na court of appeal abɔ asɛm ne gu na nam 1 ni nipa Ghanafo bebree na nim sɛ sami na asɛm da court Ghanafo bi no na atwe na akɔ court sɛ wabɔ mo apo ama sami yɛde kɔ edu abɔ no sɛ wabɔ sankɔfo na apo ɛyɛ Ghana sika bebree na emra asem no koda Accra High Court no kwadubofo na ba be kan nsem ni na ewie fie afre adansefo na ebi radio adanse na kwadubofo ndi abeto court ni nim ni omo nsem o maka no wo se court ni ma na mo ankwan na ono so okasa aso nsem na adansefo na be kan no ebu ye se wo se ye hye nam 1 se ono su oyi ne ho ano na eno na otimuafo ni hwe din na o se ampa nsem na ye de abeto court ni nim no kwadubofo na se mo de abeto court ni nim etwa je se eye nam 1 oyi nsem bia no na eno na owura nam 1 ne bo anjo so na o se odi asem no ekọ court of appeal na odi asem no court of appeal no ena o san ba Accra High Court ena obeka che court ni se owura judge me de masem akọ dan court of appeal after na court of appeal eba betie masem se enu kwan se ni yimsim bia no enti na ebe ya asem na me di owudi wo Accra High Court no twentwen so ko si se court of appeal e di ehunu aye beba e na court of appeal high court no judge no ebo asem di guye se ontumi ntwen ema court of appeal endi asem ni wiye wo se otokosoa edi asem no na no so na one sanjo so ena wasan de asem na kwakoto court of appeal ni say court of appeal for judge for munke bi mame me de masema ba be dan mu nti makoka che high court se ka high court ntwentwen so ko sisa mu be di asem ni wi ansa na wato asem no so Accra High Court judge ne say on jintumu nti munka wa asem mame eno ne friend stay of proceedings na no na ene court of appeal efre asem na court of appeal aka che nam 1 say na asem no de abetu court ni nim no bibisu nku bi enimu a ombetumi agina so aka say omoma Accra High Court na atwentwen so kosi say omombe ka na asem na edo gbenim na wie enti no court na aboego enti Samia court na boss asem negu na che say Accra High Court ebetumi akoso edi owura nam 1 na asem no
Yambonra ensam fufuru mu na yekopo mu ewo Burkina Faso a amaze gba ofi owaro banyene dem oye kane mampanyin na we ne baby ko oye Jerry John Rawlings wadnizin atoto oye akwanya wodo a owo Burkina Faso one owura Thomas Sankara ena wadwonizin atoto de mebie ewo Burkina Faso menmu na abra adwumedi no kod no owura oye mampanyin na we ne baby ko Jerry John Rawlings ne bako mame Zenato Ajima Rawlings ono so okaseya ochechensem.
They talk about Sankara, but to just put it short, Sankara and President Rawlings were contemporaries. So, and they believed in the same kind of direction. They were two charismatic leaders in this part of the world. And then one of them got killed. So, well, President Rawlings carried on. So you can see that once you want to talk about Sankara, you have to look at him from that perspective, that these were two revolutionaries from this part of the world, you know, who were very close to each other, cooperated with each other. One got killed, one carried on and became, you know, a civilian president and all that. So that is Sankara for you.
The mausoleum that has been set up in honor of the late Captain Thomas Sankara and his 12 comrades who were slain in 1987 is really just a testament of the value that Burkina Faso places on its history and on its heroes. And the presence of Ghana here, a big delegation from Ghana, as well as representatives of President Rawlings' family, myself and two of my siblings here on behalf of the family as well, is really a show of solidarity of what the history that our two countries have in common. But I think that beyond that, it's also an important milestone in that with the current geopolitics, it serves as a rallying point for many of the countries in the sub-region to perhaps take a moment to reflect on what it means to be African.
Thomas Sankara. Ebusia NTA nzama hodo kodo Burkina Faso yetwa ensam no do na oye citizen Edma Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana Owura Pawili one samchofo akasa eze atugwa achemude onche biano ampano Ghana ashankafo ekebunko wo man Ghana ha no obohwe wato kala kochedu ebedru oha inchichemu no edu enum 15%. Yenti enchechemu awodoa odema ensamchofo.
Okay. Senena Transport Minister invite na osi up 20%. Na yenti 20% because yenenimu no yebesati fuels so mpeso pesa yebeshia yo say yebobo so. Yano so yehwe say 20% na. I'm saying many fee kura say ye too long fee no kura no. Emri bia e kudu 1 liter kudu 23 no. And ye too 18%. 20% kura ye too muda. Ya too 15, 12, 10. Enti yenene kai na ensi and ye fee no office one ye na ye kushi amwe papa mo GPS office o. Enti ye bobo one ye kan se sepi penye fo se otekrama. Ucha tutorial na onye street. Yan papa no mo GPS fine for be made one else was na wuli. Omi aye ndi ho ne fa ho asem san koma minister send the minister apachawo na oka se yanyamwa tania obi a auton chance ebet martin chance so obi a auton iron road ebet mi atmi no ka se cement fokura de yakura de wokusu bobo ho a yenwu ba bia kosi wo mo so betima ye de atete so amayen ye na ye high dan na betima point dole ye ba bia kutu ye ba bia patrons yakutu enti ye na ye bobo ho ne ye okay ye de 15% kwa ye did say transport minister ni beje ho enti ye suma ni pa miensa efi GPS office o mo wasane minister kushia ama minister kaso ye de 15% abadia wo mo so mbeso ni na ye matima mo fo komunyo enti se fu tiemia ye share se fi enne ekopimo Saturday no na baby ase e de let kobia baby ase e de percentage bia kobia no na obia saka na astati afi e da Saturday enti 15%
enti Pauli dabe na mo fiti
Enti ebusia eye amanze ba ofri GPTRU and a Concerned Drivers Association Ghana form one ason ya oreba woba manje de onche biano oye kara kuchiano woreba about do ebedu ohanche mu no edu ennum enti wonso shanenso emeyan papa eye yemfa kase bono enko ensam fofromum na oye International Boys Day ujumete okodo ewo wiase afane nyina no dan yada no ekopemu wo brekum Easter wodi bi ewo ho na oye guidance and counseling unit wone education directorate wodi the midwemedi ewo Brekum East Daniel Otwemu na wono ena wone eskufu ahodo wo fifi school mbia ahodo bay waka won bom ena wo hwe na wodi the midwemedi na wo wie no oye mamme Georgette Apia Kubi ono eye guidance and counseling coordinator ora de sedeto oye asone ohwe mboframa yedi na bambo wonsam no dem o man na dwene bi su NC embeyin ba wo o man Ghana ham na won show promote equal attention and afin so oye support e farmer one osanso to be edemu na asone dem won hwe na won sedwumedi bi a wona Ghana enhomesie iku no obotum aka won abom na oye international boys day celebration no obotum modash won calendar mum na abre na bi na no odu dem abre na wetum akai na with the midway sonkonom ede aboa bibiara etum akonkan
International Boys Day 16th of May and until the American Gender Ministry ne say they can say gender na ma and a mema intimacy say activities be on organize ama ma no yen hwe say be organize activities so ama mema no sebe ya ye betimetu mema no fo na omoso daachi aye papa. We don't want them to center only on the girls. If you say mema no anyone ma mendi ni say ma you ano so asitire betimi aye jojo na first semester GS so say sir International Boys Days no so no yemfanka activities and I say days are GS so recognize no if you say mema no say omo hia ni aju omatum na the whole world recognizing ma me did say subamboni a omo yi na di anase nubone num te say tramo ni red omo eda na di a and do a na kwa say the adane say the but it's very serious matter mesre some my mama mo anu hu hia ye se be ya nubone num no omo ebete so anaso omo betwe omo ho afiri ho na ma school ko no enwo hia omo efi say wo hwe ye breku mantem a ememo ni bebre adesua no ato ape bebre kura je ya omo twi okada ene ade nti e besre International World Day no ehia me pa me pese the whole world Ghana agitum na ye recognize ye memo ano na magana afana tuma pa afro
na onechi no Owura David Owusu ono so Brekum Municipal Education Director or the two gwa no orichim dem or the penifasi wo the midmede wa hye ezabe afin so for the makonye no do na wa ka che awofo na ba time dem or son pa wo ma wonyon kwa wonamba mbenyin fo ehwe mbenyin na ye wo binim wo pa suban mo de nedi wa abro wo yin mu na ontwe ye ene se wonyon kwa wontam abobo ye pa suban wo de nedi no ebinyin dem obi wo ndrubane no odno wa hyemu ye ban chacha to so do to pa ena ya no me pornography wo hwe bi pa utumo sha na afin pono wa abaka na abrabo ho no the ho na tete aba ena afin so enyama bebre bi wo a ode ho na ye ni ete bramo frama no
se say no papa bi afa ne bandi na chi ya papa no bebre omofo mo ba ni omachi enko omadwuma wo so ye fitani a ofa ne ba nko so ye kapitani a ofa ne ba nko aye mesi ofa ne ba nko so ko efuo kra ofa ne ba abamu a eni na chi nanso abamu na odini di na wachi no wonko ni nyina na odini di nkomo na one ne kasa na wo kira no enti e be dan na abranti abamu ano wanya ahotosuo bi na wanya nimdie bi na wanya opa bi ade enyini abaye bema osipi na sasa ye jasa anyama we nyina to onti sese manto ano omo atu omo hofo emrante akidi omo be ye wa ha nyina no ayipanyo obi ana kire omo na afa omo ho kwan omo na afa omo plans ana omo ye di omo ye nyina opanyini bia kire omo hwe emrante wa na afa omo ada achi ahye omo nsem na nyema omo ye nyina so nya nyema papa dia ye friend say pornography say wo hwa oba ne bema ena yem wo phone so anu kwa phone e kura omo anyema omo de hwa no pornography na o hwa ma ne bema anu so ba gigi wa dwene a mutumi nya de papa bia TV games on got TV games so on go games ya na de achi we ni di kra mo abada ne papa hwehwa no ne ma me hwehwa no TV games afei so bete chacha woduo nyina na omo to ana afei so enuboni a ekọ twi kwa abrama nyina na omusua no ɛne korɔno ahodoɔ ɛne nnwɛbɔne sam ne nyinaa ɛsiane sɛ agyanom antwe ɔmoma mmarima ɛmmɛn wɔ mu biom ɛna mama ɔmo maame no nso no ɛne gye ɔmo kane sɛdeɛ yɛwɔ abaamu a yɛni si gye no saa ne gye no nyinaa ɛfiri hɔ.
Enti Opinion David ena eti nka ewo Boys International Day a wodi ewo Brekum East no odi afutu eko mawana aha ena embre no be makwan mede anopa no sia akan kase bo no mede besi amom aseda enko ma oye MB Cakes and Pastries osien kan chow dem say ebiari a wedding cake me po chobo mozna bomun epe birthday cake, meat pie, fish pie, vegetable pie, samosa and a spring rolls and urban decorations oya the papa say a wedding and now put the engagement na epe decorator papa wa decorate one more na I call the people's attention where they no say me come for MB Cakes and Pastries na me the amo papa ni cake so the dead pa the dish so wedding deal birthday deal one away a birthday party na waka so maybe they be say nim no this year empeda mad no one call share MB Cakes and Pastries na want to me cake papa for mom meat pie be wa ida abakadame every chingam chinchan be there be nedin the oya rate sanka ibwa in the years pie ni ribunom the maran so and urban fish pie me pocha bram vegetable pie po de aye ne ye de na pa senya vegetable pie papa nda ebusiam ebo random kom now so MB Cakes and Pastries ne vegetable pie no Miss Moyampono, a quarter of Walancas, I walk on a pocket. Ain't it Bomazan, not one so, Shishanetsi now on your being for mom. Where do you know engagement, birthday party, outdoor, naming ceremony, say, oh, yeah, why a conference and now boy get together be another meeting be the warrior ne jack up item tating be the basiam ni nanom or your MB Cakes and Pastries and obotum wabwom na wayamum decoration be a pebia ne de kosu ye fio de kono oye fia papa enti bo mazanem na hwehwenecha kon wo a chairman wo ahin fie no neni mwope wone ndi enimhwe opposite wone ayimfenom ero ne zi enimhwe ewo a chairman oye the blog one kwantempone ya a chairman oye ahimfe no wona ne opposite eho ena wo phone was 055 80 95 018 055 80 95 018 bomazen na from na elwon entwetre enkomom Ebusia enti ono so eka ho ebia obomechi do mamede kasebwe ebebo semowo bomazanara bohomazan na wonso from wana and one twetwen komo zepe bia epe no wiasem no wobeye amo mamenka wonso de root fashion so menka cho dem opam mbeyin ntar mbesiantar ni na opam bi no so eben ni cakes apapa ni na we bi ewo ho ena afen so no ono osanso tetem from training say bia ewe JHS SHS na woni swade wonde epede eye decorator papa ewo manga na ha me pocho me kan for root fashions amom opamaze imbenintar imbesiantar obacha balu deco obacha flora deco watch oye kwanya be for dam ebe she flowers fe enya flowers si bia wokeka bom ena wode ye decoration there be root fashions make can show them for bana bram na woman entertain ewo mum na onye nyimdi ewo na ontum on be ye decorator papa ewo man Ghana ha enti man so pukutum keke na wonso en for bana nkoto baby for no root fashion and deco na ontum mbo kama area wedding engagement eyi naming ceremony adore ni na root fashion yan kan show the front na ontum mbo onye wo deko no mo fe ata say what the time from ma e wo a won so wo benyin abaye mpanipa enti for root fashion and deco but mazanen na won so for one woman na from wo 025 772 5304 025 772 5304 025 772 5304 but mazana for root fashion na enene twetwe nkomom zo bia no baka na enene di nkomom fefefe inti deco bia pe cake birthday cake wedding cake atrepe opam wedding gowns or kente aw menka dynamic jahenze ni na root fashion and deco obey ni nara amom ejuma kuyi na wo mechi doma no pay mede no nsia kasebo no mede bosomo okinkenya mo bosomo no edine ye ejata kobena dodona from ejata kokko school time was porcupine asdan koma abna papa bi na afen so white skin enwo mechi don mamle kasegbe bro medan mo aba meba pia ye de bonkrat ya hodo be bro na ye de my Ghana so achedamo ye besisi na ye ba pia ye de bro biara na chede mo chedo no so ye de abosomo.
You are listening to Big Family Radio. Big Family Radio. Obiase eye.